This video is to show you how to make duplicate surfaces. So here by default, I created a bar and I told the system it had 22 tables. So whenever I go to menu, manage, locations, tables section, I've got 22 tables. Now let's say my tournament at some point I'm going to use single tables, so that the one match will be played on one table. But sometimes for teams, I might want the one match to be played on two tables, or even 3 or 4. So what's important to do here, I'm under tables, and I could create like 1 by 1 with the plus, or I could do add many surfaces. And with this, I'm going to tell the system that I want to create double surfaces. In this case, at that specific bar, it says, how many surfaces do you want to add? So we got to think about it as like a group. So I'm going to have like how many spots are going to be able to be played, how many matches can be played. So if I've got 22 tables, I'm going to have 11 spots. So you guys, if you guys understand that, it's basically half of them because I'm going to double them up, right? By default, I could say start at number, and then by default, it goes to number 23 because I've got 22 of them, but I'm going to start back up at number 1. You'll see what that will do. So by default, the system created double surfaces. It used these surfaces and said, okay, well, I'm going to put 1, 2 together, 3, 4 together, 5, 6 together, and so on, okay? But if for some reason in the layout of your room, these are not the matchups, what you want to do is you click on table 1, 2, pencil, and you actually go tell the table, the system, which tables are going to be matched up together. So maybe it's 1 and 19, I don't know, and then save. And then it changes the name of it by default. So you keep doing that. The reason it is important to put the actual tables that are matched up together in the system is if you were going to use some singles and some doubles at the same time. Maybe singles is like finishing up, but you want to start teams, because this way, if it's set up properly, the system will know not to give out the group table 3, 9, because 9 is being used in a match right now. 3 is available, but 9 is not. So it can't give out 3, 9, the group 3, 9, because it's one of the tables is being played on. So this is where it's useful to actually put the actual grouping together by clicking on them, pencil, and actually telling the system which table is actually grouped up together. So that is how you create double surfaces. With that, I'll push a little bit further. Let's say I go to Surfaces Scheduler, and I want to use constant play, okay? There's other videos about constant play. But when I use constant play, that means that I want to put times on the bracket, but I don't want to put an actual table. And I want the system to, at that time, or 15 minutes prior, whatever, to look for what's available and assign it to them. So this is a tournament where you'd have times on the bracket, no surfaces. So creating double surfaces, what that does is in the constant play, so I've checked the constant play, so the tools show up. My orange tables are single tables. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and you know that this is not actually 1, it's just 22 tables basically. And if you want to schedule, let's say, your teams on double surfaces, it's the brown ones here. See how it says doubles? So you could put your singles on the orange, and then you put your teams on the brown. Okay, so that's the other difference with creating single or double or triple or quadruple tables. So that is how you create double surfaces to use for your tournament.